Teacher Talking Sports here, and we have just one team left in our MLB Mount Rushmore series. I've done 29 teams, for best players in franchise history, in my opinion. Last team we got is the Washington Nationals. The Washington Nationals became a franchise in 1969 when they were known as the Montreal Expos. They were stayed in Montreal till 2004, then moved to DC to become the Washington Nationals, which they've been since 2005, so 16 years. They won their first World Series as a franchise in 2019. Now, I know there may be some people watching who have only been a fan since the team became the Nationals, so for this Mount Rushmore, I am doing Nationals and Expos. There's one guy who made the Mount Rushmore that was a national, but if I were to do a Nationals, all Nationals Mount Rushmore, it would be the guy I'm going to name shortly, along with Steven Strasburg, Bryce Harper, and Ryan Zimmerman. So those are three of the four of the Nationals Mount Rushmore, along with the guy I'm going to name later in the video. But for this Mount Rushmore, it is Expos and Nationals. Let me know if you agree once the video is done in the comments. Of course, as a subjective list, there may be many differences in opinion. Let's get started with Gary Carter. Gary Carter was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2003 after a long wait that he probably should not have had. Gary Carter was one of the elite catchers of the 70s and 80s. He played for the the Expos from 1974 to 1984, and then spent his last season with the team in 1992. Altogether, he batted .269 with a 796 OPS, 220 homers, 823 RBIs, 707 runs scored, and 274 doubles. In 1980, he finished as a runner-up for NL MVP, only behind Mike Schmidt. He also finished sixth in MVP voting the following year, 1981. In 1984, he led the National League with 106 RBIs. He was named to 6 straight All-Star teams with the Expos from 1979 to 1984, also being named to the team in 1975. He had 2 seasons with at least 100 RBIs, as well as 6 seasons with the Expos with at least 20 home runs. He won 3 straight Gold Gloves from 1980 to 1982. And, not only was he a well above average offensive catcher, if we scroll down, won 3 Gold Gloves, but look at those caught stealing percentages, leading the league 3 times with the Expos, 50, 47, 47%. Also had 47% in 1979, 1975, 49%. He had one of the best arms behind the plate, and he's the first member of the Nationals/Expos Mount Rushmore. Next, we got the Hawk, Andre Dawson. Dawson was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010. Played for the Expos from 1976 until 1986, so 11 seasons in which he batted .280 with an 802 OPS, 225 homers, 838 RBIs, 828 runs scored, and 1,575 hits. Made 3 All-Star teams with the Expos. Twice finished up as the runner-up for NL MVP in 1981 and 1983. He won 6 straight Gold Gloves from 1980 to 1985. The first 4 coming predominantly as a center fielder. Well, really only just a center fielder, and the final 2 seasons as a right fielder, so was excellent in the field in both outfield positions. Led the NL in hits in 1983 when he had his best numbers with the Expos, which included 32 homers and 113 RBIs. He also had 253 stolen bases with the Expos, had 7 straight seasons from 1977 to 1983 with at least 20 stolen bases, batted over 300, 3 straight years from 1980 until 1982. Won 3 Silver Sluggers with the Expos. The Hawk is the second member of the Mount Rushmore. Next, we got Rock Raines. Tim Raines inducted into Hall of Fame in 2017 after a very lengthy wait that he probably did not deserve. A lot of his career was spent with the Expos from 1979 until 1990, and then also played 47 games with the Expos in 2001. Altogether, in his 1,452 games with the team, he batted .301 with an .829 OPS, 635 stolen bases, 556 RBIs, 947 runs scored, and 1,622 hits. Raines was an all-star for 7 straight years from 1981 until 1987. In 83 and 87, he led the league in runs scored with 133 and 123 respectively. Led the league 4 straight years in stolen bases. 1981, 71, 1982, 78, 1983, 90, 1984, 75. Also had 70 in the following 2 seasons. Won the batting crown in 1986 when he batted .334. Finished 5th in MVP voting in 1983, 6th in 1986, 7th in 1987. That 1986 season in which he won the batting crown, he was also named a Silver Slugger. Led the league in doubles in 1984. Had 4 seasons altogether with the Expos with at least 100 runs scored. Batted over 304 straight seasons from 1984 to 1987. Rock Raines is the third member of the Mount Rushmore. And last, we got a national, Max Scherzer, winner of the 2019 World Series with the Nationals. Future Hall of Famer for sure. 2-time Cy Young winner with the Nationals. Let's scroll down. He pitched for Washington from 2015 until 2021 when he was traded to the Dodgers. In his 189 career games, all starts, Scherzer went 92 and 47 with a 2.80 ERA, striking out 11.8 batters per 9 innings and having a microscopic 0.96 whip. As you can see, he led the league in whip 3 times in a row with the Nationals from 2016 to 2018. Led last year as well, although some of his time is spent with the Dodgers. Look at those look at those Cy Young finishes while with the Nationals. 2015 first, 2015 fifth, 2016 first, 2017 first, 2018 second, 2019 third. Didn't get any votes in the short year, but last year third. 19 of his 30 starts coming with the Nationals. So 2 back-to-back Cy Youngs in 2016, 2017. Won 20 games in that 2016 year. Had 3 seasons with at least 16 wins. Had a sub-3 ERA every year for the Nationals, except that shortened season in 2020. Led the league in strikeouts 3 straight years from 2016 to 2018. Just an incredible pitcher throughout his tenure with the Nationals. Without a doubt, he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And Max Scherzer is the last member of the Mount Rushmore. So again, if we go in alphabetical order, we got Gary Carter, we got Andre Dawson, we got Tim Raines, and we got Max Scherzer. Again, if I was to do a Nationals only Mount Rushmore, it would be Scherzer, Strasburg, Ryan Zimmerman, and Bryce Harper. Other honorable mentions, mostly with the Expos, include Vladimir Guerrero, who was probably my toughest guy to leave off this. It was really between him and Dawson. Dawson performed better in the field and had a little bit longer of a tenure with the team. Steve Rogers, Tim Wallach, and Dennis Martinez. So let me know in the comments if you agree with this Mount Rushmore. Would you have included Vlad? Nationals, would you have included anyone different than the four I named? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. These MLB Mount Rushmores are done, guys. It was fun. It was definitely fun to do. A little bit sad. Gonna do the other sports as well. I've been leaning towards doing them in the off season. So this MLB, of course, we're in the off season. It's also a lockout now. So if I wait till the off season, which I could change my mind, next would become the NFL after the Super Bowl, which occurs in February. So that may be the next time I do these Mount Rushmores. But again, I could change my mind. If you want me to do them sooner, let me know in the comments, and I definitely will. Thank you, guys.